actually say.
That always does her hair in the mirror of the camera. Oh, I'll tell you what. Well, we had a nice trip out yesterday with Mick and Jane.
We did.
Showed you Leeds again. We keep finding
Different places.
little bits of Leeds we didn't know about. Well, we know
but
we know
it's all
about them, but
changed.
they're unrecognisable from what we knew.
Yeah.
So we met up in the gallery. Now I haven't showed you all the visit because it would have been too long. So you've seen. So I'll show you it now. You've seen it. You've seen the first bit on last night's video. I uploaded it last night.
What, in the gallery, the first bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bit in the gallery. And what did you think? It can't film. You can't be obvious filming because we don't like filming in there. So I just showed you a little bit.
The cafe's gorgeous with all the different tiles and things.
It is beautiful. The building itself's lovely. Yeah,
I think we once showed you the staircase when we were in there, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we walked down to near the station, near City Square, and Mick and Jane took us to a vegan restaurant just down a little street there, didn't they?
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it.
Right.
I don't get on much with this vegan food. You were alright with it, weren't you?
Yeah, we were alright, yeah. I had ladies' fingers in batter, and
I didn't like them.
you didn't like them, but I thought they were alright. They didn't taste horrible or out.
I don't get on with it.
And we had some curried chickpeas. They were nice. Yeah, the round things. Yeah.
I know what they are.
Yeah.
Chickpeas, I know.
We got plain rice. We got
Oh,
coleslaw and
lots of things.
lots of different things to eat.
All in these little round containers.
Yeah. So that if you don't eat it all, you can take it. They put a lid on and you can take it away with you. Instead of, well, we did have little plates. They were little silver ones, weren't they? Quite nice. And then we walked up the road, and that's where you saw the glass.
That building.
You do that yesterday.
Street. That was just a street years ago.
Yeah.
And what they've done, and they've done that with a lot of
I
places.
think it's an hotel, isn't it?
I don't know.
And there,
I don't.
where all that glass is.
Well, is that what it was?
I think so.
And then that other little area where it was, there were trees and grass and that was just a mucky old street or something. It's incredible, really, what they've done to Leeds.
Yeah.
And you see, well, you ought to have seen from the photos because I can't show you them. But the guy that did the old photos of Leeds, it just, people worked in what looked like run down old buildings.
Yeah.
Lived and worked in them.
Dilapidated things, weren't there?
And everything in Leeds has just been restored and
they've rebuilt. I mean,
even the old brick built buildings have been washed, and then new windows put in them. And they just transformed them.
Yeah.
Just amazing what they've done in Leeds. It really is an attractive city.
Yeah.
But it's a young person's city. I'm not saying that.
No, I disagree. I think it's just super duper.
Well, it's just fashionable. It's like
I mean, they've
caters
still kept all the a lot of old buildings, haven't they? You can still see them.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not saying it's all done up, because when we were walking round to the bus station, you could see buildings that had been empty for years and years, couldn't you? And that, but it were good.
Apparently, while we were in Leeds yesterday, there were a riot in Aerials.
Oh.
They set fire to a bus.
Oh wow.
And turned a police car over.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What was that about?
No idea.
Dear. People are getting so angry and annoyed, aren't they?
Yeah.
So
yeah, we did a bit too much walking for Pat.
Yeah, yesterday.
Bit too much, really.
I was shattered. Well, we did 15,000 steps, which is a lot for me. I mean, Trevor can do that, but
we went down to the. I tell you what, I'll show you the second half now. Okay? We'll just come down this little area. These areas are just completely different from what they were in the old days. Incredible. There's Mick getting it with a camera. Amazing areas. It's hard to imagine what was here before. It's an amazing city, is Leeds, you know, now. Really is. We're going down here. To just zoom in on that mural on the side of that building there, I'll come out.
It's beautiful, isn't it, the way they've done it?
Yeah, yeah. This is an area that they're redeveloping. It's what's supposed to be what it's going to look like. Called City Parks. City Park. And that's the old Tetley's building there. Office block belonging to Tetley's Brewery. It was an art gallery and they closed it down this year. Not sure what they're going to do with it now. But they've paved all this. I don't know what they're doing with this. Salem Congregational Institute, they call this building. It was a church. They've paved it all. So this is all being done at the moment. This Tetley's building here, our son-in-law David did all the woodwork inside of it, all the panelling. But I don't know if you can get into it now. We'll go in the bar area of the pub. It's all wood panelling in here. Yeah, this did the staircases. You can't get into the staircase now, they're up there. And David did all that. Is the water taxi here. It's free, so people who live in these apartments, they you get the water taxi into, I just blew her a kiss, into the station, Leeds City Station.
To 2007, the homeless people of Leeds.
The Royal Armouries area, district.
Sorry?
Talking to the camera, Meg.
All right,
The Leeds dock.
okay. 1990. These were their guns they had.
Oh yeah.
And these, of course.
Well, this is the Armouries, the Royal Armouries in Leeds. We're coming to Adelphi, folks, and it's a really old pub, this. Right, Pat?
Oh, it's this dining room.
Dining. Fine dining.
Sandwiches and drinks.
Right. So there you saw the brewery. That's Tetley's. That's not where they did the brewing. That was the headquarters, the offices of Tetley's. The brewery don't exist anymore.
No.
There's just that building left that was the headquarters. And David, our son-in-law, he did a load of joinery work in there on the staircases and the panelling. And
replacing bits that had gotten damaged.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And the pub was quite nice. The whole area around there, they haven't finished it yet.
Yeah.
But it looks as though it's going to be gorgeous round there.
They're going to build all walks and grassy areas and...
I'll tell you the funny story about that. When David were doing that, joinery work, I mean, how long were he working on it for?
Oh, months and months.
Months, I think.
Yeah, long time.
Quite a long time. And, you know, there were different blokes there doing different things.
Different jobs.
But at a certain time every morning, when they looked out of one window, there were some flats, some apartment blocks opposite. And at a certain time every morning, there were a woman.
A young girl.
Getting
ready for work.
And all these,
they were arguing.
We all gathered round this window every morning at 8 o'clock to watch.
To get ready. Naughty naughties.
I always remember him telling me that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we walked back from there, and on the way back up what they call over Leeds Bridge, and there was that pub, forgotten the name of it. It's a really old pub in Leeds.
No, I can't remember. Like something like... No. It won't come. Yeah, nice old pub, wasn't it?
Well, we're having to
busy.
Keep going in pubs. Because Mick's as bad as me for wanting peas.
Yeah. In fact, when we were at the bus stop waiting for our bus, Jane insisted on waiting with us. And Mick had to leave us because he needed another
pea. He wanted another pea. Yeah, he's probably a bit worse than me. I managed to wait until I got back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got bus back.
Yeah. It were getting on when we got back, wasn't it?
Oh, 7:45?
No, it was later than that.
Was it?
Yeah, it were after 8.
Wow.
It were about 8:30, I
think. 8:30 last night, and then when I got back, Tracy and I filled the form in for my personal injury claim.
Yeah.
and I posted it, so it'll have gone this morning. So we've both, well, you've been to see the doctor, I don't know, I had to send mine in, whereas you had to take your form with you.
Yeah.
So it might be a different procedure for me, I don't know. Mine were all about head injury, really, because that's mainly what I had, or head injury.
Yeah. Apart from your knee.
Yeah, my knee and my arm and my elbow. Still hurts my elbow, actually.
Does it?
Yeah, if I lean on it, yeah. It feels all right just
touching it.
If I lean on it, it hurts. Does it look swollen or all?
Bony.
Well, they are, aren't they? Don't know.
It's, yeah. So you got that done, didn't you?
Yeah. Now, the van situation. This morning, I saw a van. It's actually in Halifax, did I say?
Yeah.
In Halifax, this van. And it's an Adria, but it's not a motorhome, it's a van. And it's got a proper toilet in it with a sink and a front dinette. But it's got bunks instead of having a double bed at a corner, you know, a French bed at the back corner. It's got 2 bunks.
But the dinette turns
But
into
they're adult bunks, they're not kids' bunks. You can sleep in them. And it was, what were it, did I say? It was 28.
Yeah, 28.
28 grand, yeah.
A lot of money.
It ain't got any solar or gas flow system. So I'd have to spend at least 2,000 quid getting that sorted and a jackery. But I can't make my mind up whether I want to do it. And what I've done is done an experiment. On Sunday, I've downloaded an app and it gives you deals, any hotel deals and stuff. And I've booked us into, it's not far, just Harrogate. You won't have seen Harrogate. It's supposed to be a nice city. I booked us into this hotel for one night and it's a deal. And you get afternoon tea with a Prosecco free. And then a 2-course evening meal. Breakfast, 125 quid for 2 of us. I think that's a good deal, that. And it's in this really nice looking hotel in middle of Harrogate. So we're going to give it a whirl. And if we like it,
we'll do it
we
again.
might do it again. And
even see if we can get some deals on caravans later on.
Just different kinds of deals, and do things like this instead of shelling out on another van, insurance, road tax, breakdowns, things going wrong. Instead of having to deal with all that, just less. I mean, we won't be able to go off for 3 weeks at a time and stuff like that, like we're doing the van. We won't be able to do that because it'd cost too much. But just these jaunts, and then when we're here, we'll be going out.
Yeah.
Like Mimic and Jane and arcade and whatever.
Just going round to places round here, won't we? And, and
see how we like it.
Yeah.
If it's not working out, if we don't like it, then
we haven't spent an enormous amount.
Yeah.
We'll just
hopefully I don't know whether we're going to get this extra few grand from the insurance company. And we haven't had any money to cover any loss of our personal possessions in that motorhome.
No.
All we've had is a fairly low valuation of our van, the £30,000 valuation of our van, which is not really enough to get what we want. And then we've had no money to cover the cost of all the stuff that was in the van. So we're hoping that they're going to cough up, the rest of the money.
Because 30,000 don't take into account the gas flow system, the solar, the jackery.
No.
Don't take into account any of that, does it? Which, if we'd have to pay for out of our money.
Yeah.
Unless it's very difficult to find a lower price van for what.
Well, this Adria, it's 28, which allows there's a couple of grand in it.
A couple of grand.
To sort it out, but it still won't cover everything we're to buy.
No.
For bedding, pillars. We lost everything in that smash.
Yeah.
Did
manage to save some towels.
Towels. Right.
I've got.
Yeah.
Thing for it.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see how this lot goes and see how we get on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a change. Well.
Yeah.
Test the waters.
Yeah. See how we feel. We'll probably hire cars, If you can hire a car for £20 odd a day. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it a go. All right.
I think one of our subscribers said to us at once, why don't you do taxis? So...
Taxis?
Yeah, instead of...
I've registered with
them. I can't
them.
remember why she mentioned that. There was some reason when we were out.
Oh.
And she said something about taxis.
Oh.
Yeah, can't remember why, but that's what we're going to do. We're going to use Uber and then hire a car, aren't we?
Yeah.
We went to Leeds and came back on bus yesterday.
Yeah.
We used our bus tickets.
Yeah.
Bus
pass.
Yeah. So, there'll be things like that, won't there?
Yeah. See how we feel about it.
Yeah.
I would imagine we'll still be able to film various bits and pieces of what we're doing.
Yeah.
And there's chats. Yeah, daily chats.
Yeah.
What do you think? Thoughts?
We'll see. See how it goes then.
A couple of you have recommended me to look at a couple of vans, but they're all a long way away. One at Preston, another one in Birmingham. I don't, it's just the logistics involved in going to see it.
Yeah,
and then,
I think the Nottingham one put us, oh gosh, that were weary, wasn't it?
That really was.
3.5 hours.
The thought of going back.
They did ring us and say that they might have something else coming in, but we said, it's too far. Too far. For us.
It's not a good location
to
get back.
Same day,
yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, well, they were horrendous, that trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think we should call that a do, don't you? Because we've done a lot.
Okay, folks. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.